Good afternoon, HOD Professor A.K. Chaturvedi sir, my seminar guide Dr. Pankaj Sharma sir, my seminar coordinator Mr. D.P. Sharma sir, faculty members, examiners and my batchmates. I am Santosh Kumar Yadav, pursuing my B.Tech from University Department of Mechanical Engineering, Rajasthan Technical University, Kota. Today I am pleased to be here in front of you all to deliver the presentation of my seminar topic continuously variable transmission. And this is the overview what I will be presenting you in this topic. Let us start with the introduction about continuously variable transmission CVT. CVT is a transmission that can change seamlessly through an infinite number of effective gear ratio between maximum and minimum values. The continuously variable transmission replaces discrete gear ratio with infinitely adjustable gear through one of the several basic CVT design. The flexibility of a CVT allows the input shaft to maintain a constant angular velocity. And in this slide, we see the overview of CVT. A CVT varies the transmission ratio continuously. It shifts automatically with an infinite number of ratios. Seamless power delivery constantly changes its gear ratio to optimize engine efficiency, allows the engine to revolution almost immediately to deliver maximum torque. In this slide, we see the basic of transmissions. The job of the transmissions is to change the speed ratio between the engine and the wheels of automobile. The transmission uses a range of gear to make more effective use of the engine's torque as driving conditions change. There are three types of transmission. First, manual transmission, second, automatic transmission, and third, semi-automatic CVT. And we use CVT because there are some problem with manual and automatic transmissions. First, the traffic conditions has become annoying in our big cities, so fuel consumption is very high. Second, in such a case, will automatic transmission make sense to the Indian customers? But conventional automatics always consume slightly more fuel than manual transmissions, and the lack of sophisticated automatics. And these are the components of continuously variable transmission. First, a variable input driving pulley. Second, an input driven pulley. Third, a metal belt rollers. And fourth, sensors and microprocessors. Now we see the working principle of CVT. In a CVT, a pair of variable diameter pulleys, each shaped like a pair of opposing cones with a metal belt or chain running between them. One pulley is connected to the engine input shaft and the other to the drive wheel output shaft. As the pulley halves come closer together, the belt is forced to ride higher on the pulley, effectively making the pulley's diameter larger. Changing the diameter of the pulleys varies the transmission ratio. Now we see that how a CVT system works in low and high gear. In low gear, pulley which is connected to the engine shaft, drive pulley, has less diameter than the pulley connected to the wheel drive shaft, driven pulley. In high gear, pulley which is connected to the engine shaft, drive pulley, has more diameter than the pulley connected to the wheel drive shaft, driven pulley. Types of CVT. The different types of CVT are as follows: toroidal drive CVT, second metal push belt CVT, and third variable diameter pulley, fourth belt CVT, and fifth hydrostatic CVT and magnetic CVT. A continuously variable transmission having some advantage. First, it decrease engine fatigue. Second, infinite number of gear ratio maintaining the engine in its optimum power range. Third, more mechanically efficient than automatic transmission. Fourth, greater fuel efficiency than both manual and automatic transmission. Fuel saving of more than 70%. And fifth, it is smooth, responsive and quick to drive. Components of CVT and manual transmission. These two diagrams shows that CVT proved 85% more efficient than the manual transmission. Second, with same car and engine, the CVT takes only 75% of the time to accelerate to 100 km per hour compared to the manual transmission. In this slide, we see the drawbacks of CVT. First, limited torque capacity when compared to manual transmission. Second, additional gear train required for reverse conditions. And third, large and more costly than manual transmissions. And fourth, unwillingness to discard billions of dollars in development in manual transmission and automatic transmission. And future of CVT, the IC engine is nearing both perfection and advancement in fuel economy and emission have effectively stalled. CVT could potentially allow IC vehicle to meet the first wave of new fuel regulation. Cost will be reduced further and performance will continue to increase. Ultimately, it gave CVT a solid foundation in the world's automotive infrastructure. In the end, I conclude my presentation that continuously variable transmission CVT is a innovative and efficient type of transmission that provides a smooth driving experience and better fuel economy. While some drivers may prefer traditional transmission for their engagement, CVT are a viable option for those looking for cost-effective and low-maintenance transmission options. And these are some references used by me for this presentation. That's all from my side. Thank you very much for listening.